Let's learn the alphabet with balloon animals. A for alligator. How to spell alligator? A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R. Alligator. B for bear. How to spell bear? B-E-A-R. Bear. C for cat. How to spell cat? C-A-T. Cat. D for dog. How to spell dog? D-O-G. Dog. E for elephant. How to spell elephant? E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. Elephant. F for frog. How to spell frog? F-R-O-G. Frog. G for gorilla. How to spell gorilla? G-O-R-I-L-L-A. Gorilla. H for horse. How to spell horse? H-O-R-S-E. Horse. I for iguana. How to spell iguana? I-G-U-A-N-A. Iguana. J for jackal. How to spell jackal? G-A-C-K-A-L. Jackal. K for kangaroo. How to spell kangaroo? K-A-N-G-A-R-O-O. Kangaroo. L for lion. How to spell lion? L-I-O-N. Lion. M for monkey. How to spell monkey? M-O-N-K-E-Y.
Squirrel monkeys stay with their moms.
N for narwhal. How to spell narwhal? N-A-R-W-H-A-L. Narwhal. O for octopus. How to spell octopus? O-C-T-O-P-U-S. Octopus. P for pig. How to spell pig? P-I-G. Pig. Q for quail bird. How to spell quail bird? Q-U-A-I-L-B-I-R-D. Quail bird. R for rabbit. How to spell rabbit? R-A-B-B-I-T. Rabbit. S for snake. How to spell snake? S-N-A-K-E. Snake. T for turtle. How to spell turtle? T-U-R-T-L-E. Turtle. U for wakari. How to spell wakari? U-A-K-A-R-I. Wakari. V for vulture. How to spell vulture? V-U-L-T-U-R-E. L-T-U-R-E, vulture. W for whale. How to spell whale? W-H-A-L-E, whale. X for X-ray fish. How to spell X-ray fish? X-R-A-Y-F-I-S-H, X-ray fish. Y for yak. How to spell yak? Y-A-K, yak. Z for zebra. How to spell zebra? Z-E-B-R-A, frog, zebra.